Welcome back to Vori's Physical Media Rant. I'm Vanessa.
And I am Charles, and we are back this week for episode number 8 of What's New in the World of Physical Media.
Yes.
And do we have a slate this week? We have some rumors, we have some announcements, and like I said, boy, release week.
Yes.
Yeah. So
just keep in mind this is going to probably be a long one.
But we do have a lot coming out, so stay tuned. But before we get started, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers. Now, since we got that out of the way, let's get going. Normally, I would start off with announcements. I'm going to start out with rumors, which most likely is going to be an announcement here very soon.
Yeah.
But David Fincher, if you don't know who he is the director of the movie Seven. He's put the movie a restoration for it in IMAX at some film festival. So as you can take that as you want, but most likely we'll be getting the 4K of that here sometime this year. Since he already has a restoration on it, there'd be no excuse why they didn't get it done.
They didn't put it on 4K.
I know there's big fans of that movie, so be on the lookout for that one. That's a big movie. I know it is. So let's get started. First, we have a announcement coming up out of Sony, coming April 16th. This is available on Blu-ray, a movie called The Peasants from 2023. It's up for pre-order on Amazon on Blu-ray for $26.99, and this is odd. I haven't seen this in years, but HD DVD for $20.99. So if anybody still has an HD DVD player out there, by all means. I actually had one of those. I had that and a Blu-ray player because they kept releasing off, and then Blu-ray ended up winning out. But that's cool that they still doing that though. But yeah, that's that one. Next one coming out of Shameless Screen Entertainment, coming April 29th, is the Blu-ray of Footprints on the Moon from 1975. This is going to be available in the UK, all regions, so region 3. It's 20.84 pounds on Amazon UK, which in US currency is $26.26. And it has a 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Also, some of you all might already have this. If you're Southern fans, this was in the Southern Films House of Psychotic Women box set. So if you already had that box set, you already have access to this movie. If you don't, you can import it. That's not too bad of a price for it.
No.
It looks like a documentary to me.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I could be wrong, but let us know in the comment if anybody's ever heard of this movie. I know there's a lot of space freaks out there that gets into like science fiction and whatnot. She's one of them. But next up is Cohen Media Group. This is coming on May 28th, which ain't that far away.
No, it's not. Coming
on Blu-ray is a movie called Io Capitano. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. But this is for pre-order on Amazon on Blu-ray and DVD. The Blu-ray is $29.95 and the DVD is $19.95. Next up is a movie we've been talking a lot about lately. Not that we want to see it, but we got more news on it. It's coming out of Universal. Finally have a date for the Lisa Frankenstein, the new movie, that 2024 movie that's in the theater right now. Coming April 9th, so it ain't that far away. This is also going to be streaming on Peacock if you want to check it out before you purchase it. But if you just want to say hell with it, go ahead and get the Blu-ray and DVD. You have that option. Amazon has it for $26.99 and DVD for $14.95. And it's also available on Groove also for a cheaper price.
Yep.
But this was a cool announcement for me. It's coming out of Paramount. Big Halo fan. Been playing Halo since I was a kid. So we have coming out of Paramount is Halo Season 2. No release date yet, but Amazon has it, and also Walmart has it. But Amazon, you can get the 4K Steelbook for $58.99, Blu-ray for $42.99, and the DVD for $37.99. You also go to Walmart and get it on 4K Steelbook also, $58.99, Blu-ray $42.99, and DVD $37.99.
It's actually surprising because Amazon and Walmart have the same prices at the moment.
No release date yet though, but that show's just getting on, so sometime probably later this year.
Yeah.
But figure we throw that out there for Halo fans. Next up is a movie coming out of the label called
Oscilloscope.
Yep. I didn't have to pronounce that one. That's good. A movie called Joyland. This has a release date of April 16th. It's available on Amazon at a pricey tag here on Blu-ray for $39.99.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's going to go down. I don't know why Amazon has to price stuff so high at first and then drop. But I guess that's the way that system works, I guess. But let us know in the comments if you're excited for that one or Halo. Then we got another one coming from Kino Lorber coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
So next couple months or so. They're famous for putting it out there, letting you know what's coming. But we have a Blu-ray coming. It's a 1988 miniseries starring Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
It's called Noble House. Never heard of it.
Mm-mm.
You have to let us know in the comments if you ever heard of it. Kino Lorber is famous for releasing TV shows.
Yep.
We also have another Kino Lorber. This is also on Blu-ray, and this is a movie coming May 21st. Sorry, guys. From 1991. It's called The Perfect Weapon. Special edition. Has a brand new HD master from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all of the rumors, announcements, whatnot. So wasn't too many this week.
No.
I imagine as soon as we're done this, I mean,
there's gonna be like 10 more from Kino Lorber or something.
But let's get started on this. We're going to start out with the label usually likes to end the month big. We got Vinegar Syndrome, which is a great label. If you have not checked them out yet, you need to check them out. First up, and these are standard, and we're going to cover the other ones also.
Yeah, so the first part of it will be from Vinegar Syndrome site, and then he'll give you the Amazon standard price.
First up is the big movie for that month, which is Phase 4. You can still get it. Still has over 1,000 still in stock. Now, if you have your 2024 subscription, which a lot of people do.
Yes, they do.
Is that this is included. So it's a 3-disc set, 4K, and 2 Blu-rays, a hard slipcase and slipcover combo, a 40-page booklet. It's limited to 8,000 units. That's sounding pretty good.
Yeah.
Newly scanned and restored in the 4K from 35mm original camera negative. Has an 84-minute theatrical version on both 4K and Blu-ray, and has an 89-minute preview version with multiple soundtrack options on Blu-ray also. It has a reversible sleeve. On the Vinegar site, it's $44.99, but that's the big one.
Yep.
I'd say the better version of the route I would go.
Right.
But if you want all the swag, but if just went to standard, you get it on Amazon, but it's more expensive. I don't know why, but $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
But let us know in the comments if you're excited for Phase 4. Let's keep rolling. Next up is Spanish Bloodbath. This one still has over 1,000 still in stock.
There are 3 movies in this.
You have Night of the Skull, Violent Bloodbath, The Fish with the Eyes of Gold. This is also included in your subscription, so if you're subscribed, don't even worry about it. You automatically done received it.
Yep.
This is a 3-disc region-free Blu-ray, so that makes nice. Hard slipcover, which, I mean, Vinegar does it.
Yeah.
Limited to 5,000 units. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35mm. It's presented in original Spanish mono soundtracks with newly translated English subtitles, as well as an English mono dub soundtrack for Violent Bloodbath, and has a reversible sleeve. On Vinegar, if you want to get this on Vinegar, it's $39.99, $37.99. I'm sorry. Amazon's a little cheaper, but you're getting the standard, so you won't get
the slipcover or any of that stuff.
So always take that if you ever get confused. If you order from Amazon, it's always going to be slipless.
Yes.
So cheaper, but if you just want the movie, that's the way to go. But on Amazon, it's $28.99. Next up, we had The Playgirls and the Vampire. Still has over 1,000 in stock. This is also included in your subscription. Is a region-free Blu-ray, has a hard slipcover. It's limited to 5,000 units. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35 millimeter fine grain master. Haven't heard that one yet.
Nope. I thought that was interesting when I was writing it down.
It also has a reversible sleeve. This is available on the Vinegar site for $29.99. If you want to get it on Amazon, you get it a little bit cheaper. You get the standard for $21.98. Next up is a Vinegar Syndrome Labs.
Excuse us.
Sorry, guys. We have 5-card studs, still over 1,000, still in stock.
This has got Dean Martin in it.
This is a Western, so that's good. This is not included in your subscription, so you got to pay extra for this. Unfortunately, this one is Region A locked. It has a hard slip cover, but if you have a region free, our friends overseas can...
You can watch it, which is nice.
It's limited to 4,000 units. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35 millimeter. Has a 16-page booklet. Also has a reversible sleeve. On the Vinegar site, it is $29.99. On Amazon, if you want standard, it is $21.98. Now we're coming up to
Gosser Video.
A movie called Herencia Diabolica. Only 1,092 in stock.
So this one's going fast.
This is not included also. Now this is a region-free Blu-ray. It has a hard slipcover. It's only limited to 3,000 units. And it also has a VHS slipcover, so that's cool.
Yeah, so it comes up from the top.
Newly transferred and restored from the best quality archival tape master. So, might not be the best quality, but at least
they did what they could.
Yep. That's always great just to have the movie. Even if the movie's not great, you still don't want it to go to waste, get thrown in the trash. Also has an inside sleeve artwork. Available on the Vinegar site for $27.99. If you want the standard, it's available on Amazon for $21.98. Next up, and this is a very good sub label. I just received Red Rock West from this label. It's called Cinematography. A movie called Going South, directed by Jack Nicholson. Also starring
Jack Nicholson.
Still over 2,000 in stock. This is not included in your subscription. Has a 2-disc set, 4K and Region A Blu-ray. So the Region A will obviously be locked for guys overseas. But 4K is region free. So that's nice.
Yep.
It's a J-Card Media Book slipcase, which they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's limited to 6,000 units. Also has a new audio commentary with film critics. And this is available on the Vinegar site for $39.99.
It's the only way you can get it.
Yep.
This one you can't get on Amazon at all. I don't know if they will change that. If we know that, we'll let you know. But I don't think
it's also a newer sub-label. So
it is a newer sub-label. But the last month that came out, that one was on Amazon, but this one's not.
Next up is Distribupix. Still over 2,000 left in stock. A movie called The Bed and How to Make It, and Nude and Charcoal. That's not included in your subscription. This is a region-free Blu-ray. Hard slipcase and slipcover combo, a 40-page book, limited to 3,000 units. Both restored from the 35 millimeter. It has a reversible sleeve, and this is only available on Vinegar website. Also, is at a price of $42.99. Next up, coming out of Melusine Vinegar Syndrome, which is another partner label.
But this one, you go to Vinegar Syndrome site, and at the very top,
it has
it, and you go there, and you click on that. This is where all the scandalous movies are.
First up for scandalous movies is Blonde Ambition. So if you're into blondes, so by all means, right?
Yeah.
This is not included in your subscription, which I'm surprised.
Well, because I guess it's from Melusine.
Yeah. Well, it has a gold foil magnet clasp slipcase and slipcover.
It's actually pretty nice looking.
It is actually. Limited to 3,000 units. A 4K region-free Blu-ray. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35 millimeter. And this is only available on the Mailocene site for $29.99. Next up, and I actually got a kick out of this one, it's called Inside Little Oral Annie, and Little Oral Annie Takes Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take that how you want, but the second one, there's actually an orgy in it. So so all you orgy fans out there, get excited. I know she got excited when she seen it. This is not included, so she went ahead and jumped on it and pre-ordered it and ready to go. But you get a glossy slipcover. It's limited to 3,000 units, region-free Blu-ray, newly scanned and restored in 2K from the original 35 millimeter. This is available on the Mailocene site for $24.99 if you interested in Little or Annie getting it on in an orgy. And might be interesting.
It might.
Next up, coming out of their other partner label, Deaf Crocodile, which is like a smaller label for like independent movies and whatnot. A movie called Bubble Bath. Now see, this could get raunchy too. A bubble bath.
True, but I'm not sure exactly what it's
I
about.
don't know if Little Oral Annie's in it. It might be,
I don't think she's in that one.
she might go under the water and something might pop out. But all right, guys, we gotta quit her from goofing off like this. But this is only 1,036 left in stock, so it's still pretty good. This is also not included. You can get a hard slip cover. It's limited to 2,000. Region A locked, unfortunately. It's available on the Vinegar site for $28.99. If you just want the standard, it's $25.52 on Amazon. Next up is Connie, which is another partner label from Vinegar Syndrome. A movie called Man on the Brink, and this only has 993 in stock. This is not included in your subscription. It has a hard gloss and embossed slipcover. This was limited to over 2,000 units. This is the Region A Blu-ray. Available on Vinegar site for $28.99 if you want it standard. Amazon for $21.98. Next up, for another partner label, is American Genre Film Archive. A movie called The Rock-afire Explosion. Only 449 left in stock. This one's actually selling pretty good. This is not included. It was limited to 2,000 units. Has a hard slipcover, region-free Blu-ray, preservation from the original digital master. This is only available on the Vinegar website for $26.99. That one's selling pretty good.
Yep.
Next is another partner label for Vinegar Syndrome, Memory. I actually haven't heard of that one yet.
Nope.
This one you have Carpet Cowboys. Just hope Little Oral Annie don't get on that one. And Cowboys getting those chaps, that'll be the end of it. But only 697 left in stock. This is not included. Has a hard slipcase. Was limited to over 1,000. Is a Region A Blu-ray. This is available on Vinegar for $26.99, but you can also get it standard on Amazon for $20.63. Next up is coming out of their art label, Stice's Satricon. Only 735 left in stock. This is not included in your subscription. It was limited to 1,000 units. Has a hard slipcover. Is a region-free Blu-ray. Available on the Vinegar site for $28.99. Also available on Amazon Standard for $25.52. Next up, coming out of Vinegar from Canadian International Pictures, you have Regine Padovani.
If we said it wrong, we apologize.
Only 232 in stock. Not included in your subscription. Was limited to 1,000. Is a region-free Blu-ray. Has a hard slipcover. And is newly scanned and restored in 2K from the original 35 millimeter. And also, you get a reversible sleeve. This is available on Vinegar for $26.99 if you just want the standard. You can get it on Amazon for $20.98. Next up, another partner label, Yellow Veil Pictures. A movie called Where the Devil Roams. It only has 189 left in stock.
This one's selling like hotcakes.
This was only limited to 1,000 units, so This is not included in your subscription. It has a hard slipcover, only to Vinegar Syndrome now.
Mm-hmm.
This is Region A locked, unfortunately. You can get it on Vinegar for $28.99. You just want the standard with just the movie and just the disc. I mean, $21.98. Next up, coming out of Vinegar. I told you there's a lot of Vinegar this week.
Yes.
Their partner label, Saturn's Core. You have a movie called The Zombie Army. This one only has 148 left in stock. It was limited to 1,000 units. It's also not included in your subscription. It's a region-free Blu-ray, has a reversible sleeve and a hard slipcover. This is available on the Vinegar site for $30.49 and on Amazon for $22.98. Next up, coming out of IFC Films. I've heard of this one.
Yes.
A movie called Simon Killer. This one only has 467 in stock. So apparently a lot of people have heard of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing about Vinegar. They get movies that people have never heard of, but they can actually be gems.
Yes.
But this one's not included in your subscription. It was limited to 1,000 units. It's Region A locked, unfortunately. Has a hard slipcover. It's newly recorded audio commentary. This is available on Vinegar for $28.99. If you just want the standard, you can go to Amazon for $21.98.
Mm-hmm.
Next is another partner label from Vinegar, Dark Star Pictures. They have a movie called Night Siren. Only 512 left in stock. This is also not included in your subscription. Was limited to 1,000 units. Region A locked Blu-ray, unfortunately. But if you order from the site, you get a hard slipcover, so that makes it nice. So Vinegar is $26.99. If you just want standard, it's $20.98. Next up is from ETR Media. You have Everything to Entertain You, the Story of Video Headquarters. Only 312 left in stock. That was a long title.
Yeah, it was.
This is not included in your subscription. This is limited to 1,000. Available with a hard slipcover. This is a region-free Blu-ray. Available in Vinegar for $26 and also available Amazon Standard for $20.63. Next up is out of VHS Hit Fest, a movie called Blind Faith. Only 325 left in stock. Not included in your subscription. Limited to 1,000 units. Has a hard slipcover. It's a region-free Blu-ray. Available on Vinegar for $28.99. You want it standard, you can get it on Amazon for $21.98. Next up, coming out of Umbrella Entertainment, which they pretty much went off to themselves. But
They did.
every now and then they have a movie on Vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
So this is coming out of Umbrella. You have a movie called Standard and Cosmic Psychos. Only 624 left in the stock. This is also not included in your subscription. This was limited to 1,000 units. It's a region-free Blu-ray. It's available with a hard slipcover. You also have, it's available with Cosmic Psychos Live at the Forum 2021 special feature.
Yeah.
Alright then. This is available on Vinegar for $28.99. They just want to get standard. It's available on Amazon for $21.98.
I did go over to Umbrella Entertainment to see if they had this on their site. They actually do not. So you can either
Whoa.
get this on Vinegar or you get it standard. That's the only two places you can get it at.
Now the last title coming out of Vinegar Syndrome and all their partner labels this week is coming from Factory 25. There's only 685 left in stock. We have a movie called Totally Wired, pre-filmed by Nathan Soder, whoever that is. That's not included in your subscription. It was limited to 1,000. It has a hard slipcover.
These are the 3 movies.
And you have 3 movies in this set. What do you think happened?
Mm-hmm.
Exit Alina, Soft in the Head, and Stinking Heaven. What little old Annie had.
I don't know, maybe with the stinking heaven part.
Or if you get in that many orgies, you probably would be stinking.
Yeah, you would be.
But available on this Blu-ray. It's region-free also. You can get it on Vinegar for $28.99 and Amazon for $21.98. Sorry for being so long on that, but we like to cover everything, especially coming out of Vinegar,
Yeah.
because they're a big and upcoming label. So that's all for vinegar this week.
I figured I would give you that you can,
Yeah.
on Blu-ray.com, it only gives you the standard
Yeah.
for vinegars stuff, but I figured if I didn't tell you that you can get from cinematography going south, you wouldn't have even known because you can't get it on Amazon. So that's why I always write everything. That's why normally when we do vinegar, it's pretty long.
They're worth it though.
Yes.
Next up, coming out of Arrow is
Standard.
the Warriors, which everybody probably has this, but this is the standard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't want to get the box, you get the standard. Available on Blu-ray for $25.98 and 4K for $49.95.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be available this Tuesday. This Tuesday we have one Criterion coming. Oh, we have two. All right. Sorry, guys. Two. I was so used to the Vinegar Syndrome, one after another. But Criterion this week, we have a Nicole Kidman movie called To Die For. I've heard of it, but never seen it because I was not the biggest Nicole Kidman fan. I hated that woman. I can see why Tom Cruise. Go. I know you like her. I don't.
Yeah.
But 4K is $34.99 and the Blu-ray is $27.99. And the other one is Saint Omer on Blu-ray for $27.99. Never heard of this one. Let us know if you're a fan of Nicole Kidman or you hate Tom Cruise in the comments. But I tell you though, if you give Tom Cruise comments, we're probably going to be having a
back and forth.
back and forth because I speak very highly of him because all his movies are bangers. So To Die For may be good. I was just never a big fan of Nicole Kidman for some reason. I just never liked that woman.
I think you watched her in one movie and you just, from there, you didn't like her.
I don't think she's that good of an actor. But, of course, I don't like, what's her name either, Charlize Theron, because she thinks she's above everybody else.
Yeah.
So, she can suck it, too. She can go out there with little old Annie. Well, how she might be in that movie.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You never know. Next up, coming out of Paramount Presents. We're getting a Paramount Presents title this week.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a good one. This is number 43 in the line. This is starring Richard Gere. A movie called Primal Fear. Richard Gere, Primal Fear.
Excuse me.
Coming on 4K for a whopping $35.19.
That was a good rhyme.
So, let us know in the comments if you're excited for this movie. I believe this movie also stars Edward Norton.
Mm-hmm.
So this is I remember seeing this movie back in the day. This was a very good movie. Let us know in the comments if you're excited for this one. I plan on picking this one up at some point.
When it goes on sale.
Usually Paramount I'll try not to pick up the week of unless I really want the movie because they're like a Criterion. They're expensive.
Yeah.
But we do have a Lionsgate movie coming this week. A wrestling movie about the Von Erichs.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie was spoken very highly of. I wasn't the biggest Von Erich fan.
I like them.
She liked the Von Erichs, but you're excited. The movie called The Iron Claw. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I'll probably be watching this. It's going to be available on Blu-ray for $19.96. Let us know in the comments if you're excited for this movie or have seen it, or if you are a wrestling fan. If you're fans of AEW, WWE, TNA, MLW, GCW,
yep.
Let us know. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to like the same organization,
No.
but most people like wrestling as a whole. That's all that matters. So get excited for the Iron Claw coming this week.
Yeah, they do have a DVD of it, but the DVD does not come out the same week as the Blu-ray, and the DVD is way more expensive. It's like $30. It's crazy.
Now coming out of Sony, we have a movie called, we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, Amelie. This is available on Blu-ray Steelbook for $26.98.
Mm-hmm. That's on the Amazon.
This is also available at Walmart also.
Mm-hmm.
And we had The Book of Clarence available on Blu-ray for $24.96. Next we have coming out of Southern, we have a movie called Closed Circuit. This is available on Blu-ray for $20.78.
This is the standard version for Severin.
A movie called Burial Ground. That's coming on 4K for $26.99.
I've heard of that one.
Richard.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke highly of this
Richard
movie.
Diaz.
This movie called Stir is available on Blu-ray for $29.95. Then we have Dracula, who is a prisoner of Frankenstein, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming on Blu-ray for $20.78, all standard. So if you want the other ones, you would have to get on Southern website.
Mm-hmm. If they still have them in stock.
Yeah, if they still have them. They sell out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we got some Warner Archive coming out this week.
Yes.
Warner Archive is another label that pumps out movies like Kino Lorber does.
Yes, they do.
But this week we have 6 movies coming out of Warner. First up is They Drive by Night. This is available on Blu-ray for $21.99, which seems to be their standard price.
Right.
Free Godfathers on Blu-ray for $21.99.
I believe that one has John Wayne in it, I think.
Stand and Deliver on Blu-ray for $21.99. Money Talks, which has Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker, available on Blu-ray for $21.98. A movie called The Boob, Why Be Good.
And Why Be Good. It's a It's a 2-movie collection.
So I guess he plays with the boobs and the woman asks why he should be good.
Oh no.
Or he plays with his own boobs.
I think it might be a black and white.
This is available on Blu-ray for $21.98. And the last one for Warner Archive this week is The Little Drummer Girl on Blu-ray for $21.98. Next, coming out of Epix, a movie called All Ladies Do It. Do what?
I don't know. I have no idea what this one's about.
Let us know in the comments if you heard of this movie. I actually got a kick out of some of the titles of these. So, but if you watch our channels, you know our humor. So,
yep.
But we have All Ladies Do It available on 4K for $28.99, on Blu-ray for $22.98. Next, coming out of Warner Brothers, is a TV show.
That was on Netflix.
Which was on Netflix, which Netflix is not too keen on putting out all TV shows for some reason. But we're getting Wednesday, starring Jenna Ortega. This is the complete first season for $21.99.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad price for a first season.
No.
Now, coming out of Shout and Scream Factory, we have 2 movies available on Blu-ray. They were both limited to 1,620 units. These are only available on the Shout site. So if you want either of these movies, you have to go on there and they will be available.
Yep.
First up is a movie called Venomous, starring Treat Williams.
Rest in peace, because he just recently passed.
This is available on Blu-ray for $29.98. And the other ones, don't get mad. We've already received this one. We've seen them for review. The Crow Salvation. I know it's not as good as the original. It never will be. But you can get it for $29.98. I'm very excited to watch. I remember watching this movie when I was younger. I enjoyed it. So I know nothing compares to the original because it had Brandon Lee in it, and he just had that star power in that movie.
Right.
May he rest in peace also.
The first and second one. I have not seen this one. Apparently there's a fourth one.
There's a fourth one too.
But I haven't seen
I've never seen that one.
But I'm excited to watch this one.
Us getting this, hopefully we get City of Angels too. It would have been nice if what happened to Brandon Lee didn't happen. He was in the rest of them because he really set the bar, and there ain't a bar.
Yeah, it's like here.
Yeah. But we do have that coming soon, and I cannot wait.
Yes.
I ordered 3 copies of it. That's how excited I am about it.
He ordered the slip, and he ordered both steel books that were exclusive.
Yeah, I don't do that very too much with movies, but I'm a big fan of The Crow.
So he triple dipped.
Next, coming out of Kino Lorber is a movie starring Clint Eastwood. And I plan on picking this one up because I like beefing on I love Clint Eastwood as a director and an actor. This is going to be available on 4K for $25.99 and on Blu-ray for $20.99. We also have North Dallas 40.
Did you say the name?
Yeah, Paint Your Wagon.
Okay. Sorry.
Next up is North Dallas 40 starring Nick Nolte.
Yes.
This one looks pretty funny, actually. Never heard of it, though. Let us know in the comments if you heard of these movies. I know older people's heard of pretty much all the Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
But this North Dallas 4 is going to be available for $25.99 and on Blu-ray for $17.49.
Mm-hmm.
You also, I don't know how many seasons of this show they had, but apparently Kino Lorber will just keep pumping them out. We have Monk, the complete 5th season, available on Blu-ray for $30.99.
I'm wondering if they couldn't, with whoever they got the rights from, I can't remember who did this.
USA did the show, yeah.
And they said that I don't want you to do it in a box set, and I want you to do it each season, possibly. So I don't know. I watched this, like, here and there. I didn't watch, like, a die-hard fan of it, but I did watch it.
For all you Monk fans, get excited. You're getting the complete 5th season. It's always nice to get more TV shows, though. Can't complain regardless. Mm-mm. Next up, we have the film noir, The Dark Side of Cinema 18. And we have 3 movies in this. City of Shadows, Crash Out, and The Finger Man. All on Blu-ray together, $30.99.
That's not bad for 3 movies.
No. Coming out of Kino Classics we have, which is a sub-label of Kino. Yes, they have sub-labels also. Mm-hmm. Not as many as Vinegar, though.
No.
Thank God. Oh, my God, we'd be here for a couple hours. But coming from Kino Classics is a movie called The Wind of Ayahuasca. Hopefully I said that correctly. But that's available on Blu-ray for $21.98. Next movie we're going to be talking about is, this movie looks good. Mm-hmm. And I cannot talk about how great this company is. RLJE. They always do Shudder films, and majority of the Shudder films are kick-ass horror flicks.
They are.
I pre-ordered this. I had to get this. For some reason, this one slipped me. Then it came up, and I'm like, I remember seeing this movie. Went on watch the trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. A movie called When Evil Lurks. Mm-hmm. You need to pre-order this shit. When we watch this, we're going to be doing a review on this. We're going to be watching this one this week. This one's going to be pushed up because I wanted to do a in-depth review of this movie. This movie looks really good.
That's what you said.
Going to be available on Blu-ray for $16.98. So get your pre-order in for this. Next, unless you want to wait for our review, that's up to you. But we're going to be watching it this week as soon as I receive it. Next up, coming out of Radiance, the Bounty Hunter trilogy. So, and this is not about the swatter hunter that's going around getting all these, Anyway, the Bounty Hunter trilogy. And this is not Dog the Bounty Hunter either.
No.
Even though he was funny.
Yes.
This is coming on Blu-ray for $37.99. We also have a Blue Underground coming out, which we have not heard much out of them lately.
No.
Hopefully they keep pumping movies out. But we have Night of the Blood Monster. This is available in 4K for $28.99, and on Blu-ray is more expensive, $29.95. Next up, coming out of Discotheque Media. I guess you're getting Hans Christian Andersen, The Little Mermaid. Not the garbage remake that Disney did.
No.
Where it looks like everything was filmed in the swamp. Remember? Yeah, fuck Disney.
So Hans Christian Andersen wrote, like, children's book, wrote the fairy tales or whatever. I actually have my book from when I was, like, younger that has all of these in there. So I'm kind of happy that they have his version of The Little Mermaid coming out.
And not the, whatever that bullshit that came out.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to get in that because that'll just get me open another whole can of worms. But we got The Little Mermaid coming on Blu-ray for $24.95. Next up is Lovely Complex, the movie. Never heard of that one. But available on Blu-ray for $24.95. We have coming out a decal releasing Out of Darkness, available on Blu-ray for $14.69. Giant Interactive this week has the movie called The Contender, which I was very interested in this movie.
Yes.
Coming on Blu-ray for $27.09. Have a movie coming out of Music Box label, The Crime Is Mine. Available on Blu-ray for $24.98. Coming out of what?
Music Box is actually a partner label of Vinegar Syndrome, but Vinegar Syndrome did not have this title. I found that out.
I didn't know that.
Either.
How many damn labels they got?
A bunch.
Coming out of Wellgo this week is Polar Rescue, and they do wonderful jobs on their movies. So if you never checked out any of their movies, Train to Busan's one to check. And And that's going to be, Polar Rescue is going to be available on Blu-ray for $17.98. They're not very pricey. They're very money friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So we also have Born to Fly available on Blu-ray for $18.37. Now coming out of the label, Allied Bond, a movie called Snow Valley. It's available on Blu-ray for $19.99. Also a movie called The Monster Mash. We're not talking about the one where you get in there and dance.
No.
This is available on Blu-ray for $24.99, and also The Royal Hotel on Blu-ray for $22.99. Next up, coming out of Powerhouse, a movie called Patrick. I heard of this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is available on 4K and Blu-ray. The 4K is $29.99 and the Blu-ray is $23.99. Coming out of Snapshot. Oh no, that's coming out of Powerhouse. Sorry guys. A movie called Snapshot. Available on 4K for $28.99 and Blu-ray for $23.99. And the last one coming out of Powerhouse labels this week.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, they must have been hanging out with Vinegar. The Batwoman. Available on Blu-ray for $23.99. Santos versus the Riders of Terror. That sounds interesting.
I think it's Santos is a luchador. I mean, that's what the cover looks like. So
Cesar Duran have something to do with it?
Maybe.
If you don't know who Cesar Duran is, he used to run Lucha Underground Azteca. So now he's on MLW. So, yeah.
Which is Major League Wrestling.
Yep. This is available on Blu-ray for $23.99. The last one coming out of Powerhouse is The Panther Woman. I wouldn't want to get near her. She's scratchy. Available on Blu-ray for $23.99.
So Patrick and Snapshot were actually supposed to come out like last month, I believe, and they got pushed.
That's always a good thing.
And I got an email from Powerhouse letting me know. That's why we had an update at that time and told you. But
that's good though. We don't have to worry about a disc replacement. That's always great.
Exactly.
Coming out of MPI Media Group this week is the movie called The Roundup, No Way Out. Available on Blu-ray for $24.98. Coming out of Full Moon Features, which, well, I'd spend a good chunk of change on Full Moon Features. Just look behind me. Up top. Yep. We have Amy the Visitor. I wonder who she's visiting.
I think she might be an alien.
I could say something about that one. But yeah.
She's white with red hair.
Okay. Available on Blu-ray for $14.98. Coming out of Metrograph Pictures is The Little Girl Who Sold the Sun and Le Franc. Available on Blu-ray for $22.49. Movie coming out of Acorn Media. Here's all kinds of different labels this week.
Yes, there's a bunch.
Midsommar Murders, Series 24. Available on Blu-ray for $24.98. A movie coming out of Media Blasters is Ghost Samurai. Available on Blu-ray for $29.99. We have coming out of Paramount Pictures is a movie from back in the day. Got a second one, was available on Paramount Plus. If you want to stream it first, we have Good Burger 2 coming this week on Blu-ray for $19.98.
I think that was actually supposed to come out a few weeks ago, but it got pushed.
I will plan on picking this one up here at some point. I was a fan of the original. I got a kick out of the Keenan and Kel. Them two were funny. Next up, coming out of Gravitas Ventures is a movie called Bojav. Blu-ray, $19.99. And the last film of the week is coming out of 88 Films, which is a great label if you have not checked these guys out.
They do really good transfers.
In the movie called The Inspector Wears Skirts Too.
This was actually supposed to come out a few weeks ago too.
It's going to be available on Blu-ray this week for $25.98. And with that, guys, that's it for this week of What's New in the World of Physical Media, episode number 8. I understand it was a little long, but we like to go in depth with, especially Vinegar, to give you both options.
Yes. And
we want to make sure we cover everything where you know what's coming. Let us know in the comments what you guys are excited for. And like, comment, keep subscribing. We appreciate every damn one of you. So y'all have a nice evening. rest of the day. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.